This is the Indie Circuit on
Yale Radiocast.com.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Yale Radiocast. This is the Indie Circuit on Yale Radiocast. For everybody tuning in on your first stream, this is the segment, the show on Yale Radiocast that we feature and that we highlight independent artists. Whether they have been signed and they're no longer signed, or they are unsigned and waiting to get signed, or they're cool being independent. What we do is give credit to those artists' talents. I got my guy in the building, Josh the intern. What's happening, Josh?
Yes, sir. Just happy to be back in the building, man. I've been MIA for a little bit, but I'm happy to be back, man. Here for the Indie Circuit, trying to represent. Also tune in, man. I'll be back for the metal review coming soon. So make sure you tune in and catch us on Saturdays. We got a new time, 11 to 1. Make sure you tune in and catch us on that as well. But more importantly, man, I'm here. I'm happy to be here with my man T-Bird.
Hold up, whoa. We gotta address another T. Before we go to T-Bird.
He's here now.
I don't know. Do we have a TR joining us today, Mr. TR? Where you at, brother?
Can my folks hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we yeah.
You see me sweating. The upper room couldn't stop me. The upper room could not stop me. Fuck you, upper room. We got it.
Take a whole shower and everything.
Okay, we got it good. Thank you. What's happening, TR?
You know what, man? When I heard Josh was coming in the building, I did every damn thing possible to make sure that this dude was on point. Because guess what? He done missed us. He done dodged us a couple of times. And I was concerned about my brother. You okay?
Hey, man. Look here, man.
I'm breathing, baby.
Hey, that's a lot better than that. So, you know what I'm saying? So the big thing is, when I heard Josh and T-Bird was getting on here, I said, you know what? Hell no high water was going to stop me from getting on this show. Salute to my dudes.
Okay, so let's give a shout out to the man. So let's give a shout out to the man of our Mr. T-Bird. What's happening, brother?
What's up, baby boy?
What's happening? Tell us.
Man. This guy, hey, darling, he's still walking around with a food stamp tied around his neck.
Yeah, right? He is.
Hey, what you mean? Yeah. You talking about these?
Yeah.
I tell the women, you got these, you get pleased.
Right. We literally just stopped by the store, TR.
Yes.
And the young man, interesting story, brother. Young man was actually asking him, what are those?
Wow.
He ain't know for real.
He was like, young man, I know you old enough to know what these are. I think the young man was like 25, right? And he did not know what they were.
He's 24.
Yeah, man, that is crazy that, those have become ancient, T-Bird. What's happening, though?
Man, let me tell you something. See, I had to let these people know where I came from and how old school I am. That's why I let everybody know when they ever ask me. They always ask me, man, T-Bird, you still the same? Of course I'm still the same. I represent these food stamps to let everybody know the struggle we had back in my days and how we then came up from that struggle.
Right.
We then moved up to a food stamp card. And now we done moved to a food stamp card.
I know it was a guy.
Y'all think I'm playing this? No. Okay. Y'all think I'm playing?
To the plastic side.
Don't do it.
Bam! Okay. We can go to Walmart right now. I'll treat all three of y'all right now. me know all three. That's where all that good food, all that watered down food in the other house. I got y'all. I set it up with y'all. You know what? I walked in the club the other night and I pulled this out because in Atlanta they got the peach, the orange and green food stamp card. They actually thought this was like a Visa card. I gave it to them, man. I said, man, everybody in here is on me. They kept saying decline. I said, I know some food stamps on that card. They thought about it for a minute. Oh, this a food stamp card? I said, what you thought it was? And then they were like, man, you T-Bird, man, you set it out already. I bought everybody drinking that with this card. It kept declining.
Shout out to Darrell Smith on the chat. What are those?
What up, Marty?
So basically, once again, circling back to the Indie Circuit on Yale Radiocast, we're gonna talk to Mr. T-Bird, man. Talk about his music for those who are unaware TR, you want to do the introduction of T-Bird just to let everybody know who they know they're listening to, and maybe they don't know who they're listening to, brother. You want to enlighten the audience?
Well, I don't know how much T-Bird want me to divulge or whatever, because
Whatever you want.
You know, me and T-Bird, we go back. But I mean, I met the guy from my brother, my big bro. My big bro, he's the one that dialed, and I told you he introduced me to music. He got his first drum set or whatever, and he taught me how to play drums, and it's been on and marching ever since. And you know, you just get like-minded people around you, artists, true artists, that you kind of mingle with, you kind of link up with and everything. So once I heard my big bro say, old T-Bird, he from right up the road or whatever, and he started kind of hanging out or whatever. And this was way after Baby Daddy. And my brother had told me, he said, look, I'm thinking, T-Bird want to get back out there and everything. And, I'm going to bring him over there where you at. And y'all come together and y'all see what y'all can do together and everything. And look, it's been on and stomping ever since. Me and T-Bird done wrote songs together. We done produced together in the whole 9 yards. And he's just an artist. He's just a true artist. By nature, he's just a true artist. A comedian with it, with his food stamps around his neck. But hey, hey,
nonetheless, an artist nonetheless. Shout out to Trey Michael on the chat. I want to know what's the 411. Hey, fella, shout out to Trey Michael, one of our favorite listeners on Yale Radiocast.
Well, Trey, we got this cat named T-Bird. You might remember him from That's Just My Baby Daddy. If you don't, then hey, you didn't know what you was missing out, because that era, darling, let's talk about that era. That Kid and Play, that T-Bird, that Biz Marquee, that era where cats really, laughed. We had a difference in culture. We just didn't have a mainstream. We wasn't trying to give you just thug. We weren't trying to give you just trap. In our era, we gave you a little bit of everything.
Okay, Trey Michael said, "Hey, T-Bird, you better give
what's going on?
You better give Trey Michael a shout out. We
gotta get Trey. That's our lady.
Yeah.
That's
we call her Dr. Trey.
Okay.
Just like Dr. Dre.
I like that, man.
Dr. Trey. So T-Bird, we're gonna go ahead and give you the floor, brother.
All right.
Let everybody know what's been going on with Mr. T-Bird, brother.
Okay. Put it back. Well, basically, man, I just been. Put it like this: God been showing up and showing out, man.
Okay.
I promise you, he been going out for me. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. I just did a show up in Atlanta called East Lake Day. Everybody said I did a show that had us live all in Vegas, man. And it's a great feeling. Then on top of that, guess what, y'all? Well, first of all, I'm gonna make the Mobile probably Tuesday. I've been up here almost a month, and I got 2 birthday parties. Big shout out to DJ Pee Wee. I love him like a brother. He my DJ now, man, and we do great together. And then after that, y'all already know what I'm coming to do.
No, we don't. Go ahead and enlighten my guy.
25th of September, baby, it's going down. The car show, man, got some live artists. I'm performing. I'm headlining. We got the tickets, man. How y'all want to do the tickets?
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Go ahead, TR. Let them know what we got going on for the tickets, my brother.
Well, since we so excited about the events and about what's going on today for the indie circuit, the interview and the whole 9 yards, what we finna do, my brother, is we finna hand out 2. You see how shiny them things is? Hold on, let me put the reflective light on it. Hold on. Do I got light?
We got light.
Oh, there you go. You see that light? You see that shininess, that shimmer? We got 2 of them tickets that's going out to our streamers. So y'all come in with a comment, and we're gonna have T-Bird pick the 2 names that he wanna pick at the end of the show, and we're gonna shout out y'all and give y'all these 2 tickets.
2 free tickets.
That's a $50 value.
2, baby.
Hold on, yeah, go ahead and
That's a
suck it down
$50
around.
value.
Hey.
Okay, we save you $50. All you gotta do is come and be in the building and support.
Join us at the Indie Circuit. Right now, the Indie Circuit Showcase, which is a concert and car show that we're putting together for independent artists and for the hottest cars in Atlanta. Okay, so this is once again something that we're doing. Circle it around for military veteran assistance and breast cancer awareness. Okay, We have some great sponsorship behind us with the Soldier 23 project. Check out this Soldier 23 project online, and also Accountable Youth are backing us with this venture. Shout out to those organizations as well. The members of those are part of what we call the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which is what we talk about on our show, The Male Review. But once again, we're circling back to what we're doing here with Mr. T-Bird headlining this event. Sir, how do you feel about headlining events these days, T-Bird?
First of all, for the people that don't know, some people actually think when I tell them headline the show, they think I'm starting it off the show. They think I'm going first. No, headlining means you the biggest act on the show and you go last. It's a pleasure, man. When I found out I was headlining, man, that's a great feeling for one. I know God blessed this and He gonna keep on blessing me. But the headliner show is an amazing feeling, man, because I really feel important. And man, because the way they put this show, I got to give big shouts out to TR and Darling, man. Y'all put this show together, man. Y'all did a great job. I like to see people on a professional level. Y'all did that. Like that flyer you did the other day, had it ready in 20 minutes. I was blown. And look how good the flyer looked, man. Very professional. He called me and said, man, you seen the flyer? I was like, what flyer? He like, man, check your phone. Hey, man, oh my God. TR sent me the flyer. I was amazed. They sold me then. But the headliner show, man, that's one of the greatest feelings in the world, because you're going last, and that's a big important place that they put you in. I mean, position they put you in, man. That's a great feeling, man. The headliner show, man, do you know that's like Michael Jackson headlining a show? I might even do Michael Jackson, because I'm gonna think on Michael Jackson that day.
Okay.
Hey. I love headlining, man.
Hey,
I thank God for it.
Shout out to Daryl Smith. Go ahead and throw in a free call with throwing free tickets. Look here, Daryl. Brother.
Donating?
Brother. Hold up, my guy. Hold up. Listen. Let us build. Daryl. Easy. Let us build. Call it turbo. Easy there. Let us build to where we can actually give away a car. But that is a great idea. Stay with Yale Radiocast. We got that coming up. T-Bird, so you're saying that it's a big deal. Do you know how many shows that you probably headlined in your career?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I have headlined, especially when Baby Dad was out. I have headlined over 20 shows. I know. And I'm very flattered. I mean, in other cities, man, they said, T-Bird, you're headlining. I'm talking about solo. And man, they hear that I was headlining, and it was really some big acts on them shows. Right. But they get the news that I'm headlining the show. What a great blessing, man. It feel like, you know how like when you was a little kid, that Christmas morning when you get your first bicycle and you can't sleep, and then you wake up early for anybody else. Like when you first get some new school clothes when you was in elementary, and you couldn't wait to show your outfit out. That's the only time you get up early. And other times you get up late because you don't want to go to school. But when you get that new outfit or the new bike, you're gonna be early. I be early, man. I was up early, thanking God for headlining a show. Right. And I have headlining plenty of them. And it's a great, great feeling.
Tell us this.
Go
ahead, TR.
Let me ask you this, T-Bird.
Go ahead.
How many shows have you done overseas? Because I mean, to me, that kind of separates the men from the boys. When you start to be in demand overseas and stuff like that, it seems like to me personally, it seems like the world is taking notice of you. And I know as huge of a success as Baby Daddy was, what are some of the places you played overseas, brother?
It was in Holland, Europe, man, in 1997. It was wonderful, man. Oh my God, it was us, Wu-Tang Clan, 702, Ash Yet. Man, we clowned. They enjoyed our show, man. We got a standing ovation. We had a great show. Be rocking the biz. We had a great show, man, and man, to hear a crowd in another country, man, singing your song along with you, That's the biggest blessing you can ever want. And God, he been showing up and showing out, man. And it's just a great feeling, man. In another country.
Right.
I thought I was so happy. I was looking for Pritchard over there.
Oh no, you weren't looking for Pritchard
I
over
thought
there.
I had a Pritchard over there in Holland, Europe.
Tell about Pritchard, brother.
Oh, you want me to talk about my PA? You talking about this right here?
Yeah.
You see on my cup where it say Blind High Leopard? You see where it say PA? That stands for Pritchard, Alabama, baby. That's
Okay.
the prize. See my Thunderbird Kool-Aid on the cup?
Oh, yeah, he showed everybody the cup. Okay, so Trey Michael said, I bet that show was fire.
Yes,
Okay.
and Trey, you are absolutely right. I got to meet you one day because you sound like, you really interested in what the stuff that you do. Hey, Trey.
She coming to the show.
Yeah, she'll be
Oh,
at the
yeah,
show.
you know what? Okay, hey, Trey, she can hear me? Mm-hmm. Trey, since you can hear me, I got a good idea. I don't know if they told you that I'm good at stealing, right? I'm good at stealing. So while you at the show, before I perform, give me your address to your house. I ain't gonna steal that much because I see you cool.
How you gonna put online what you stealing from the event that you headlining?
I know, but still, I need some more stuff. If she catch me in her house, I'm gonna say she put a gun in my head. I'm gonna say, did you notice I put the stuff back?
I'm gonna let you and TR talk about needing more.
No, we are not. No, we are not. No, we are not talking about
Hey, Trey, I ain't gonna steal that much. So I'm a nice thief.
But I'll tell you what would be the great thing now, if Trey would come up on stage at the end of the show so we can introduce her as our best commentator.
That'll be fine.
I think we'll do that. I think that's a
a good idea.
I think that's a make happen. I think that's a make happen.
It's a done deal.
So let me go ahead and ask you this, brother. Let's get into it.
Okay, go ahead.
How did you get started, and what made you want to do music?
Okay. All right. Back in 86, we were B-Rock and the Business Bars. It was 5 of us. We had 2 dancers, 2 rappers, and a DJ. B-Rock, Levert, Taco Willie, and myself. And Big Hev, man, he was a part of it. And what motivated me to want to do music, I used to love myself some Fat Boys, LL Cool J, and I said to myself, man, I want to be a rapper. I'm talking about this real, this serious. They motivated me to want to be a rap artist. I took it serious when LL Cool J came down here. They was at Last Stadium in Mobile, Alabama. I took it serious when I seen how the crowd responded to him. He did a good show at Last Stadium. I said, "Ooh, man!" I said, "I would love to try to start rocking the crowd." This was going through my head.
Mm-hmm.
They motivated me, especially LL. He one of my favorite rappers now to this day. No, I'm old school. LL Cool J influenced me to want to rap. Then came along the Fat Boys, Run MC and all them. Well, Run MC too. And then to do a show with them, man, when Baby Daddy came out and all these artists that I idolized coming up to me, hugging me, saying we got a nice song, man. That's a pleasure and a privilege, man, because I idolized these people for years.
Right.
Here they come hugging me, Genuine, all them, man. They used to love some T-Bird, cause I had a great sense. I still got a great sense of humor. Like for example, we get on the plane, and once you get on the plane and the plane be in the air, you can walk around. Man, I used to have everybody laughing. They love my sense of humor. I was just so amazing to them, man, and just to be a first time artist with a major hit, one major hit, and these people been dealing with albums all these years, and I got one single that they love, that one song. It's just a great feeling. LL Cool J really influenced me to want to be a rapper, because when I saw how he rocked that crowd in Mobile, Alabama, I said, man, I'm finna be a rapper. And I've been rocking crowds ever since, man. And the music part, B-Rock used to always be in the window in my neighborhood, Bessemer Project, PA.
Okay.
He'll be in the window playing his music. He be DJing in the window. Everybody used to gather around. Man, he jamming. And I looked at him and I said, you know what? I visualized us together, and we still together to this day. It started in Bessemer Project. It started in Bessemer Project, where I'm from. That's where my heart is at. And B-Rock, when he did that, when he finally came downstairs, I said, man, look here, man. I would love to work
You
with
put
you
the
on some
business
stuff.
out there that
Oh,
he
he
was
already
late.
know. He could never come outside. So I ain't never seen nobody get on punishment while you in the house. He got he got on punishment. His mama, he was in the bathroom. His mama stood in front of the bathroom and said, you know you on punishment. But he played that good music, man, and then when he finally came downstairs, before the street light came on, I couldn't talk to him after 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Street light was on.
Well,
He was like, yeah, man, we can get together. We got together, formed a group called Be Rockin' the Business Boys. We got the first standing ovation. For 3 times, it was Luke at the Civic Center in Mobile, Alabama.
Okay.
Luke, Salt and Pepper. It was, let me see, LL Cool J, the Fat Boys, man, they called us on stage 3 different times. We were local. And we turned it out. We had a show out this world. And then that just motivated me to want to be a rap artist. And plus, I'm already silly. And you know, all this just combined together, man. Me being silly and me doing music. And now that's why I consider myself as a versatile comedy rapper. That's what I am. I'm a versatile comedy rapper. Cause I do funny stuff. I do clean music. By the way, I ain't cussed in 29 years. And it's just a blessing and a privilege.
Outstanding.
And you know what, T-Bird, Miss Trey Michael agreed with you over here. She said one of my all-time faves was when LL made I Need Love. I remember when that came out, like it was yesterday. The first concert she ever went to was Run DMC and the Beastie Boys. And we talk about you having a great sense of humor. You actually still have the same cell phone from 1995.
Yes, this the phone with the baby dad. I just downsized it.
He brought it with him. It still works.
Yeah,
He bought it with him.
Yeah, it still works.
And still got service.
Somebody, I can't get no signal in the building, but
He hasn't had to charge it in about 4 days,
Hey,
too.
check this out. If you
I
do
talked to
want to
my
call
cousin,
in and holler at T-Bird, 678-586-9241, 678-586-9241. So, explain to us how you felt about the success, because we're going to get past that moment. I'm trying to create a story here with the listeners, right? You said LL Cool J and all that stuff you listened to made you want to do music. You got with them. How did we get to Be Rockin' the Business Boys?
to Be Rockin' the Biz.
Yeah, and a gold record.
Okay. As the group went along all them years, then we broke it down to 3. It was just me, B-Rock, and Levert. Levert AG is B-Rock brother. He's the author of Baby Daddy. Everybody think I wrote Baby Daddy, but I did not write it. He wrote it. I don't get no credit where credit don't deserve. Everybody think I wrote Baby Daddy. I didn't write it. I just performed it. But when we became just 3, B-Rock moved to Atlanta first. Me and Levert was still in Mobile. And he was like promoting us then, because I was wondering what was going on. I even called him and said, man, what's up with the group? And he was like, man, just give me a little time. Next thing I know, he came up with the concept, They Just My Baby Daddy. Levert, I had already wrote it. Levert wrote it. When I got to Atlanta, it was already written.
Mm-hmm.
I met the girl that's on the song with me, Kitty. Big shouts out to her. I met her in the studio. And man,
Where's she at today?
She's in Atlanta doing great.
Outstanding.
I talked to her about a month ago. I still keep in touch with her, man, because I appreciate what she did on the song.
Yes.
She's a big part of it. I don't want to take all the credit.
Right.
And, man, you know, I met her in the studio. We did the song. We shopped it around the whole year. Everybody wanted to sign us. Everybody. But we ain't just letting anybody sign us. Because B-Rock is a smart genius, in case y'all don't know. He know the business. He fair. He treated us great. And then we got a deal with LaFace Records. They the one who put Baby Daddy out. We was on the same label with Tony Braxton, Usher, TLC, Good and Mob, Outkast.
Right.
All the artists got along with each other. Let me say that too. They threw us a big party one time, Christmas party. They had everybody a gift, all the artists a gift under the tree. And you know, they had so much good food, man. I don't know why they was mad at me that night, because everybody else had steak, lobster. They had gave me a bologna sandwich. I was mad because the bologna sandwich ain't have but one piece of bologna on there.
You gotta have 2.
I know, that's what I told them.
And the mayonnaise,
And they knew, oh yeah, the mayonnaise was from Mobile. So that's why I knew that was gonna taste good.
Mobile mayo?
Yeah, they fixed my bologna sandwich wrong. I told him, I said, I just like the special Burger King. I want mine cut in half. They didn't cut my bologna sandwich right. They didn't give me no chips to go with it. Everybody eating lobster, shrimp, all that stuff, man. And I'm looking across the table. Tony Braxton, she got lobster. She got a big lobster on her plate. TLC, they got lobsters on their plate. Everybody got lobsters and shrimp on their plate. And then everybody looked at mine. For some reason, the spotlight turned to my bologna sandwich. Everybody looked at my bologna sandwich. I was so mad. I wasn't mad because it's a bologna sandwich. I was mad because they had the wrong bologna. They had Ziegler bologna instead of Brian. But the question is, huh?
Was it fried?
Was it bologna fried? Yeah, with the little bubble in the middle.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They better have fried bologna. Yeah, they gon' look here.
You said they didn't do it right.
Even when I went to jail one time, they gave me a bologna sandwich. I said I ain't eating that till y'all fried in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And they treated me so special when I was locked up. I say this bologna sandwich good for me.
We taking a left turn? We about to lock up? Hey, go ahead. TR, intervene, brother, because we about to go into another story.
Okay, I can let y'all know about bologna sandwich.
Let's get off bologna sandwich. Okay, so let me ask you something, T-Bird.
Yes.
As far as the artists that you've worked with, I mean, well, let's stick it to the label first. As far as the label that you was on, LA Face, right?
Right.
What artists kind of bonded with you outside of B-Rock and the Business Boys? What artists bonded with you, and what artists that you can honestly say is the most real that you've encountered? Not saying the most real period, but the most real that you encountered on LA on the label.
Well, basically, Outkast really.
Well,
Outkast
actually,
is good
T-Bird, Daryl Smith just asked that same question. What artists have you performed with that was most memorable? So go ahead and answer TR's question and circle around, because we want to give credit to the people that's chiming on the stream as well.
Well,
right.
First, the artists in our group, first on our label, I say Outkast. Man, we met his daddy one time, and he looked just like Drake. One named Drake 3000.
Really?
Yeah.
They look identical. We had went over his daddy's house. Man, they looked just alike. Man, B-Rock one night, we was riding. We went over there, man. We was in the neighborhood. But I say Outkast for us that. Outkast, we got along. I got along with all the artists that was on the Face record, but Outkast stood out the most because we did stuff together. And then on top of that, they was more realer than, I ain't gonna say realer than the other people, but they was real. And man, we got along with each other, man. And I say Outkast.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Cass, shout out to Cass. South got something to say.
Okay, so as far as the most memorable.
The memorable. Okay, Darrell. First of all, Darrell is my best friend, the one that's checked in. I love him like a brother. We go way back, man.
Shout out to Darrell. Thank you for showing love. We got callers. Yes.
All right, we got
from Atlanta.
From Atlanta?
Thank you for calling into the Indie Circuit on Yale Radiocast. Who we got calling in? Giving a shout out.
This is Stony Love from the Stony.
Oh! What's up, Stony? What's up, man?
What's going on?
What's going on? Let me tell y'all who she is, man. This young lady here. Hey, Stony, I'm gonna let you explain yourself, but this young lady, man, she gave me my first interview in Atlanta. And I'm flattered, man. I thank you so much for that. It went great. Man, you are awesome. Tell them how we did and tell them how funny I was when you interviewed me.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you. Every time I can't help but say, baby daddy, every time I talk to you. Because you are so down to earth.
Yes.
You are so lovable.
Thank you.
Just a natural funny. I mean, like, people never saw that side of you because of, of course,
the ones don't know me.
And you in the spotlight, but when you just sit down and have a one-on-one with you, you're very transparent. And
Thank you.
It's like talking to the guy next door.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Nice.
Yeah.
Donna, what you doing? Tell them. Oh, yeah, always.
Well, thank you for calling in, Stony. Tell everybody about you and where to reach you at, man.
Well, I am Stony Love from the Stony Love Show. Right now, I'm currently not on the air. I will be back this fall. Right now, if you are looking for a ride, I own My Fair Lady Ride. So give a shout out to all the lady drivers who are doing their thing. And we have low-cost ride share.
Okay.
So that's what I've been working on. I've been becoming a millionaire. So
Stony, what we?
entertainment is my love. Huh?
Stony, are you coming out to the Indie Circuit showcase?
Yes.
I sure will. I got to see my baby daddy.
All right then. I hope I meet your real baby dad. I'm gonna let him know. Look, man, that's your child.
I got to get my job for what check.
Oh, you gonna get that? Okay, look here. If you get that, I'm telling the judge gonna tell you, ma'am, you can't get it because of the pandemic.
Listen here. Well, can I get my food stamp then, baby daddy?
Now, see, that's when
Food stamp left.
you know you'll be the first woman I ever hit. I don't play by my food stamps. You'll be the first woman I ever hit. I don't hit women. I don't fight women, but
I need some.
how many you need?
You gotta take that these children, baby daddy.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, all the Walmarts just closed. All the Walmarts have just closed. Well, because of my food stamp card,
Well, Miss
tell her-
Stoney,
tell her-
hold on one
tell
second, Miss
Miss
Stoney.
Tell Miss Stoney we need to do some advertising for her. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I mean, that is a great thing. That is a great sound from what she was trying to put out there as far as her
Can you hear
business.
me?
Yes, we heard you, Miss Stoney. What's going to happen is Yale Radiocast, Yale Entertainment, we're going to go ahead and contact you after this about your business and what you do.
Yeah, awesome,
Us
man.
as an advertising company, more so than really a station. We would love to network and basically, since we're family here now, since that's your baby daddy,
yeah, I ain't the pappy.
and that's my brother,
I ain't the pappy.
I guess we're like in-laws or some shit. I don't
You know what's funny though, Stone?
Something.
You know what's funny?
Some.
You know what's funny?
Yeah,
The drunk uncle that show up
Hey, Stone.
the holidays.
I know, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, you the resident that show up when we doing the cookout.
Stone, you know what's funny, Stone?
And leave with 4 plates.
I'm trying to figure this out, Stone. I'm trying to figure this out. Cause I know I be drinking, but I don't think I was there that night. I don't know how you end up with a kid by me. Oh, I know what happened.
Wait.
Oh, I know.
Wait.
Darling, I know what happened.
Wait.
This is the Indie Circuit. This is not Mark L. After Dark. So we
Listen,
gonna-
Josh, can you please give the Yale Entertainment disclaimer?
Yes, all things described here or spoken of on any show broadcasted on Yale Radiocast does not directly depict any views or anything that Yale Radiocast agrees or disagrees with. Okay?
We have no accountability or reliability, anything going on right now.
Entertainment purposes. So when my baby daddy see me, he better have my food stamps and my check.
Hold on, where you gonna be at tomorrow? Where you gonna be at tomorrow?
I'm gonna be around. You can tell me where we can meet us.
I promise you I ain't gonna show up. I ain't gonna show up. I'm gonna be like a real baby daddy.
He promise you he ain't
I'm
gonna
a deadbeat dad. I say it on the air. But look, you know what I was just thinking about? I just thought about, cause you know me and you we ain't never pumped in sweat. So
Well, you know what, Miss Love. You know where I can tell you where he's gonna be. He's gonna be at Stone Mountain Mall, September 25th, from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m.
And you will be able to get
And
what's
you will
owed
be
to
able
you.
to get what's owed to you for a low cost of $25 a ticket.
wait a minute, I just thought about it. You know what, darling? You know what? Hey, Stoney, you know what I just realized?
It's
something,
legal.
Stoney?
It's legal, baby. It's all legally binding.
Oh no, it ain't. I'm finna get this straight now. I just realized how me and you end up with a child. I just realized what happened. I just realized what happened. You know we ain't hunch. We ain't never hunch. So I think I know how we got the baby. And you was wrong for what you did.
Oh, see, once again.
No, she did though. She cashed out me a child. She cashed out me a little boy.
Well, ma'am,
about 20.
yeah. Well, baby, thank you for calling in to the Indie Circuit and talking to Mr. T-Bird. But
Yes, ma'am.
once again, we got your number saved, so we're gonna contact you for real, though. We love what you're doing.
You guys have a wonderful day.
You too, babe.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
No
It's
doubt.
almost done.
All right, so thank you. Let's get back to the question that
Go ahead.
Mr. Darrell presented for us. So your most memorable performance.
Oh my God. Shoot, so many. Let me think. the one that really stand out in my head right now, the most memorable one is when we performed in Europe. Because you know you're in another country, you don't know what to expect. You don't know how the crowd gonna respond. Man, when we first got out there, cause we had a good stage show, and when we had them crunk the whole show. But to see the respond in another country, man.
Who all was out there with you for that show? Was it just y'all?
Oh, it was us, Wu-Tang Clan. They had a group called 702.
Remember 702?
Ash Yet.
Yes,
DJ
remember
Cool,
Ash Yet.
Okay. DJ Cool saying, let me clear my throat.
Whoa. Listen. Let me once again reiterate.
Go ahead.
The list of artists that this guy have been on stage with.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This is a long list of, once again, this is a gold-selling artist. A numerous gold-selling artist. You know what I'm saying? So when we're talking about like celebrities and stats and everything, and everybody talking about, I got this and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, this guy has really done that.
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm saying? This guy has some real solidified names that he has been along with. For you to be alongside of a Wu-Tang Clan, you have to be on that level.
Yeah.
You have to be on that level. What I want to do is, let's go ahead and get the song out of the way, Baby Daddy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because we already know that thing.
Right.
What I want to do is get to where we are at right now.
Okay.
I want to, once again, let's take everybody on the journey a little bit.
Okay.
Take everybody on a little journey.
Let's just do
Back
this.
in 1997.
1997. That's the year it came out.
Yes. Look at Josh. Look here. We got stats guys, okay?
April. I think it was like April 1st or something like that. Was it April something like that?
Talking about Baby Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, about right along up in there.
Right before summer.
Yeah, right before summer.
Yeah.
Yo. Okay. Now, TR, brother.
Yeah.
Brother. I had to make sure. Look here, man.
Yo, Radiocast, baby daddy.
No,
Mr.
listen.
PR.
No, listen. As the business guys that we are, I said, hey, I can run this song, right? Yeah. I said I could run this song, right? Yeah. I said I could run this song, right? Oh.
Hey, and as the white person in the building, I'm gonna say that he did say that if anybody was gonna get in trouble, it was him. So if the upper room got anything to say, if Clarence got anything to say, take that shit up with T-Bird.
Yeah, take it up with Thaddeus. Take it up with Thaddeus.
Leave us alone. Go talk to
TR, what's up, man?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you the reason why Darlin says that, because we have honestly been on each other about licensing. We have gotten shut down volume-wise. I don't know how many times. How many times has it been, Doc? It's been a couple of times. So I would honestly say that's the reason why we making sure such a big, huge song that we're allowing to be played on the air or whatever. We just wanted y'all to experience the T-Bird experience overall. So we just wanted y'all to basically know this dude from that song, because that song was worldwide. I don't think I know anybody that was alive at that time that when you play that song, they don't know it.
Right.
Everybody knew that song. Everybody knew that song. So, you know, Mr. T-Bird, how long did it take you to get that song down? How many takes? And the reason I say this, ladies and gentlemen, because T-Bird and me has been in the studio before, been writing, been producing, and he knows that between me and him, I get on. I'm a perfectionist, and we have take after take after take. T-Bird, remember them days up in the little mini studio that was
how can I forget?
Kind of converted or whatever. But T-Bird, how many takes did that take as far as Baby Daddy?
Do I really have to answer that question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Ain't no shame in my game. A million.
So what was the issues with it? What was the issues with it? What was the stumbling block?
It was me. Ain't no shame in my game. I can't get right that time. During that time, I can't get right.
Hey, so
we got it right.
We have a good question. Once again, your brother Daryl's asking, T-Bird, how does it feel 30 plus years after recording Baby Daddy to see that song still being used on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and all over social media 3 decades later? That is an outstanding question. Yes,
First
Josh.
of all, let me say again.
You're a piece of culture. You're a piece of the culture.
Oh, yeah,
so
no doubt.
You're not going away. How's that feel?
It felt amazing, man. To know this would really make me feel good. Everybody be blowing my phone up. Everybody been calling me, and then I go on TikTok all the time and look. So many people is representing Baby Daddy. It's so many people doing so many different things. Using Baby Daddy's song on TikTok. It's such a pleasure, man. Darrell is my best friend. I love him with all my heart. Thank you for being a part of this, man. You mean the world to me. And that question, man, it's a great feeling, man, because, for example, y'all got to hear this one here. This was when I did that show August the 14th, after I left the show, I went out to in Norcross. They had a live jazz band. It was wonderful. It was packed. And the lady said, we got a celebrity in the building with us. And everybody was looking around, who the celebrity is? She called me up there. She said, she said, y'all know that song, Who That Is, My Baby Dad? Everybody went crazy. Said, this the dude singing. Man, I know I signed about 30 autographs and took about 35 pictures, I know. But it was a pleasure, man. And to hear people still dancing off Baby Daddy and singing Baby Daddy. Younger crowd, the younger generation, they love Baby Daddy just as much as the older generation. The younger crowd, man, I do Baby Daddy, man. And there be a lot of young people out there. Josh, they actually love that song. I was on Mega Bus coming up here, and the bus driver told everybody who I was, and they went crazy. I did TikToks and everything.
Well, all right. Well, we're gonna segue into that exactly right there, because you've been in the industry for a long time now.
Right.
You've seen it change. You've seen it grow.
Right.
So we're gonna take a quick little break. All right, little 5-10 minute break. All right, because as soon as that song played, his baby mama called. He got him. He over here hit me on the leg. Hey, can I make a phone call? Can I do this? Like, hey, I need just.
You out there balling? You on radio?
Phone blowing up. His I-20 going wild over here.
You got some other chick pregnant.
So, talking about got his daughter pregnant and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
so we gotta we're gonna take a little 5-10 minute break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about. We want to ask you how you have seen the industry grow,
Okay.
and where the industry is now, and really, is there really anybody in the industry now that you listen to currently, and who they are and why, and where you see the industry headed in the future?
Great questions. Great questions.
Yeah.
Your Radiocast, the indie circuit. Shout out to T-Bird, man.
I love you guys already, man. For real. I ain't just saying it neither, because
been
anytime
saying
somebody
that all
go to Family Dollar and help me steal.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. Not
Whoa,
Dollar
whoa,
General,
whoa.
okay?
Okay, Family
Not
Dollar.
everything was $1. Okay, there was
I almost didn't go in because
$6
I almost didn't go in there because I ain't got no dollar.
Ain't nobody help.
And this is time for another
Josh.
disclaimer. Okay, anything disseminated here on Yale Radiocast, on the indie circuit, or whatever show it is being broadcast is not a direct reflection on Yale Radiocast or any of its partners.
Thank you, Josh. So we are going to a commercial break because didn't nobody
We need one.
help this man steal anything. He said, dude, go over there and cause a distraction, and I got the rest. Okay. Yo, Radiocast, this is the indie circuit.
He's number one.
I'll let y'all in a second.
Saturday, September 25th, Yale Entertainment, Spice One Entertainment, and RTV presents the end of the summer indie circuit concert and car show. The hottest cars and the hottest artists all on one stage, with DJ Jam and J from Streets 94.5 on the ones and twos. Vendors, artists, and car clubs register online at YaleRadiocast.com. Early registration starts today. This concert is in support of veteran assistance and breast cancer awareness. Outside is officially open. You already know what it is. Get the business.
Yale Radiocast, the home of the hits. We already have plenty of music for the radio, but this right here is for the streets. Tune in to Hard Block Radio. That's right, music straight off the block. From the ride to the club, from trap to gangster rap. We got it right here on Yale Radiocast.
Hey, thank you for tuning in to Yale Radiocast. Listen, business owners, people that are entrepreneurial in spirit and need to get their business out there, contact Yale Entertainment. We will advertise your company. We will advertise your brands with a listener base that covers the globe. We offer a variety of packages at affordable prices. Call us at 678-586-9241. If you need to email us, you can contact us at yaleent1@gmail.com. If you need to get your business out there, contact Yale Entertainment to get the business.
This is Dylan Yale, the program director of Yale Entertainment and Yale Radiocast. If you feel like you're the person to talk about politics, sports, entertainment, and more, Yale Radiocast is giving opportunities to those who are interested in a career in podcasting. We are now being heard by over 20 streaming platforms, including iHeartRadio, Pandora Music, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and more. Let Yale Radiocast be the brand that delivers your voice to the world. Contact us at YaleRadiocast.com or email us at yaleent1@gmail.com. The Yale brand is the gold standard, and this is Yale Radiocast. Get the business.
Boy, checking back in, Josh the intern. We are here on the indie circuit. We sitting in with T-Bird. Before we get back in him, we are going to remind y'all out there, everybody listening, that we are having a concert. We bring the summer out
Yes.
with a bang.
Yes.
Okay? September 25th. All right. Tickets are available. Yale Radiocast.
Yes, go to YaleRadiocast.com.
Check it out. There's a link on there. If you're a vendor, if you just want to come through, all the
And
links are right there.
we ain't even talk about the car show part.
And there's a car show too.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're
There's
doing
a car
all this,
show.
man. TR, what's up, brother?
Yes, as your brother Josh just explained it, we are having the show of all shows. 3, count them, 1, 2, 3. Vendor, concert, car show. Where can you go to have that much in that small amount of place? And believe me, we operating in a tight ass place.
Hey,
Oh, you hear that?
Hey,
that's how we like it.
Hey.
hey,
But
So-
for real, so we're looking forward to this show coming up, and we got the headliner in the building. Mr.
That's right.
T-Bird. And before we went to break, we kind of talked about how you've been in the industry for a little bit, right?
Right.
And so you've seen a lot of artists come and go. You've seen the industry, obviously, as we see it today, is not what it used to be. You know, back in '97, it's changed quite a bit. So, where do you see the industry headed now? In your opinion?
My opinion. First of all, it's to me, the industry now. It's first of all, it ain't nearby like it was back in my days. The era now, man, it's to me. Certain things I don't like about the industry right now. For us, the generation, for us, these artists these days, they all against each other. They don't want to work together, especially the younger generation. They always against each other. They act like they hate on each other. My point about that is, y'all, if y'all listen, I want y'all to hear this. If y'all try to work together, you don't know how God gonna bless your career. Try to work together and see how it goes, cause y'all against each other. Both of y'all got talent. I mean, all y'all got talent. Put your talent together and see what God direct you to. See what He leads you to. Everybody against each other. I mean, you know, see, my point is, for example, I'm a comedy rapper. I'm a good, clean comedy rapper. I'm not trying to put myself above nobody else, the generation now, about the artists these days. But I don't like the fact that y'all got the same talent. Put it together. See how God gonna work it out. God waiting on y'all to come together. God waiting on, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna rephrase that. God is waiting on y'all to come together to see how it's gonna work together, instead of going against each other, not working together. You understand what I'm saying? See how God gonna fix this. See how God gonna put y'all together and say, man, okay, I'm gonna give you a good example. Like a Blood and a Crip. How you know how it gonna come together if God put it together? A Blood and a Crip getting along with each other? That's the way it should be in the rap industry. Come together, man, and then you don't ever know how God gonna bless this career of both of y'all. Both sides, what I mean.
Right.
Let God do His work, for one. Come together, quit hating on each other. Y'all all got talent. Y'all got y'all talent from the good Lord, for one. I speak from the heart. I just don't like the fact that they going against each other. Everybody against each other. Come together and see how God gonna bless your career.
So what you're saying is your issue with this generation or this current sound of music isn't the actual quality or sound of music. It's how the people are carrying themselves as artists in the industry.
That's true. That's absolutely true. But at the same time, like I said, man, like at the same time, it's just not about the quality of it. It's about the people themselves coming together and make some good quality music.
Okay. Well, with that being said, when T-Bird, when you out in your car, you out in your whip, you cruising, right?
You talking about this car here? Cause I just got a new car. Yeah, I got a Mustang.
Oh, you got the keys coming.
No, I'm finna show you, man. I want to show you a picture of my car.
You gonna show?
You talking about this one?
Yeah, that was. So when you cruising with the top down, right? When you cruising with the top down,
This nigga.
what's playing on your radio? What's on your playlist?
At least he's matching.
I'm glad you said that because you know I forgot I left the radio on all night. I hope it crank up.
Yeah, man.
Y'all might have been a jump off.
Yeah. I got you in the parking lot. I'll jump
Appreciate it. You know I was married to a midget.
She bought you that car?
No, she's in the car now.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, hey. Later on. I don't want you to interrupt this interview because we're gonna be arguing.
Okay, so
what's playing on your playlist right now?
Talking about the music I like?
Yeah. Out of the industry today where we are now, is there anybody that you listen to, or do you really kind of keep yourself true to the roots and listen to that?
I listen to old school music. That's all I listen to. Like Planet Rock, Run DMC. It's like that. I like some of the younger music, but I don't like the fact that this is another thing I don't like. I'm glad you asked that question. I don't like the fact that people be these young artists, especially trying to impress people. They start rapping about. I'm so tired of this. Rapping about they got a nice house, knowing you stay with your mama. They got this nice car, knowing you catch Uber. I'm tired of that. Quit lying about stuff you don't have, knowing that lying about stuff that you say you got when you know you don't have it. I was at one dude's house, man. He had just bragged and said, "Man, I'm having a big party in my yacht," and he invited me. When I got over there, he was just moving in the apartment.
The fishing boat was full, huh?
The what number?
The fishing boat? Huh? The fishing boat party?
No, the bathtub. Everybody was around his bathtub. And the sink, because he was married to a midget like me, the midget sister. But they always bragging about stuff they know they don't have. You got this big old house where you know you stay with your mama. You got this nice Bentley car. It's just a car that's bent. And then you try to say, yeah, man, I got all these women. You got one girl, and she might be a crackhead, and she using you for the dope. I'm being real, man. I ain't scared to say it. I'm tired of people, especially these young artists. Y'all know y'all ain't got y'all own house. I ain't gonna sit there and sugarcoat it. I catch the megabus when I travel. I ain't gonna lie and say, yeah, I got this nice car, nice house. But they get on my nerve with that. Y'all know for a fact y'all don't have these things y'all say y'all got in this song. Okay, for example, you say I got I got this nice house, nice house, and then you go over there. He's sitting on the porch with his mom in the apartment.
I like how you remixed that line.
Oh yeah, that's a remix.
Let me take. Let's go there.
Let's take this question from
so Trey Michael, because I got something talking about what you've mentioned a couple of times. Trey Michael, shout out to Trey Michaels. Question for T-Bird: what is your favorite part about being a recording artist and performer?
My favorite part is being on that stage. I would give anything, man, to be on that stage. My favorite part of my career is performing on a stage. Especially when my fans be off into me, and especially when the crowd be into me, and it's because I love my fans. I'm gonna give you a good example. When I was on the Megabus, they found out who I was. We stopped in Montgomery. I'm real. I got him, T. And we got the Montgomery, man. Everybody found out who I was. Everybody want to do a TikTok. They were like, "How much you charge?" I said, "Nothing." They're like, "You so down to earth." That's my favorite part, man. My favorite part is pleasing my fans, for one, and for two, being on that stage. I love being on that stage.
What's your least favorite part of the work?
What I just heard, real quick, what I just heard is that he headlined this show for free now. We heard it here first.
That's
yeah, just pay me out.
But anyway, what is your least favorite part?
That's truly not what you heard. I promise you that ain't not per the contract.
So we're gonna leave that alone.
I know
I don't care how he remixed that shit. Okay.
Remix that.
Remix that part.
Me and you brothers. Remix
all we got.
that.
CLB.
Y'all don't know how many tickets I had to pay this dude. $100 amount. Value tickets to get his ass on stage or whatever. He don't cuss, but I do to get his ass on stage.
CLB, man, we all we got. My brother's Yes, I shot him anyway.
So what is your least favorite part of the work? Your least favorite part?
My least favorite?
Yeah.
When we was on the road, I used to hate to help pick up the equipment. Like we do a show, we had the turntables and the cases, man. I ain't want to do that, but then we had got a road manager. But my least favorite part, it really wasn't no least favorite part, but I would say like getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, we gotta go to the radio station and actually perform Baby Daddy at the radio station. It's 3 in the morning. But one thing about it, yes, we had did a show in Chicago, right, TR? By the way, I love you like a brother. And Josh gave me $5 to say it, but but anyway, we had did a show in Chicago. We did 7 high schools. We did 7 high schools on the west side of Chicago. We saw where Louis Farrakhan stay at. I was gonna break in his house, but I had to go to work. And man, we did 7 shows. We had to start from 8 o'clock that morning until 3 that evening. And man, when I tell you, we had to actually do the whole show that we had in front of the people, starting off that early in the morning. That was my least right there, cause getting up early that morning, man, at 3 in the morning, Josh, it's true story. We had to go to the radio stations at 3 in the morning, sometimes 2 in the morning, and man, oh my God. But the blessing part about it, I don't care if I do a show or I perform anywhere, 2, 3 in the morning, I thank God for my voice. I still sound like Baby Daddy's song. Everywhere I go, I still sound like that song. Cause you got some artists, they just studio artists. Then when they get on stage, you be like, this ain't the CD I bought, album I bought. This can't be them. They sound terrible. I thank God I still sound the same. I still sound the same when I do Baby Daddy. It can be 3 in the morning, for example. They used to get us up, man, y'all come down to the radio station. We need y'all 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and they'll have us doing Baby Daddy. Me and the girl that's on the song with us, Kitty, big shouts out to her, but we still sound the same. But that was my least, man. Getting up 3 in the morning, going to the radio station.
I just want to say that the girl on the sound like my baby mama.
She probably is. I think she said something about that a long time ago.
I just want to say that.
I bet your hand gonna be different when you find out that's your baby.
Alicia annoying ass.
Now the good wife.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me, T-Bird, that Kitty sounds the same? Because Kitty sounds like a little 17-year-old.
She still do
on that track. To me,
I talked to her about a month ago. She was like, "Hey, T-Bird, how you been doing? I just want you to know I'm glad that you."
Wow. Kitty, we need you to call up to the radio station. We need you to call up to the podcast.
She still sound the same. I'm telling you. I talked to her about a month ago. For real.
Well, in the meanwhile, I want to address something, brother. I'm gonna go there with it.
Where your house at?
Whoa.
You said you got an address.
Whoa. I had to address something.
Oh, I thought you said you had to address your house.
You don't find out. I don't need the upper room knowing what my house is.
Still, though, dog.
I already know. Yeah, and that's the point.
Remind me to get out your house right.
Why would I want anybody from Mobile up in my humble abode?
That's real simple.
Shit.
You know, we still the best. And I thank you, man. I can't wait to steal at your house, though.
So check this out, man. You have talked about going overseas and performing with these big names who are now at a point in their position where they are saying that I know that they're doing movies and they're doing, they have their own labels and that they're doing TV shows and they have progressed in their careers to a level where they are set for life. And I've heard you say on numerous times, right, like you got here on a megabus.
I did.
So go ahead and if you don't mind telling the public So what happened with you financially that you on
That's
that
easy to
level?
I hope everybody that's listening when I say this.
We are, brother.
UTR, not we are.
We are.
When I had all that money, and I had plenty of money off that one single, and I thank God for it. But by me being so free-hearted with a great heart, everybody had their hands out, and I pleased everybody except T-Bird. Then they started saying in Mobile, B-Rock took my money. That's a lie. B-Rock was fair. He was great. He showed me all the paperwork. He showed me all the deposits. Then they say Lil Face Records took our money. I guess they just assumed that because how they tell me they did TLC. But B-Rock so smart. B-Rock didn't allow that. Man, we got paid good. And see, everybody asked me this too. What about your royalties? I didn't get no royalties because I didn't pay. I mean, I didn't write Baby Daddy. Royalties is writer's fee. That's what that is. I didn't write Baby Daddy, so I didn't get no royalties because I didn't deserve no royalties. I just only performed Baby Daddy. And every time, I don't know if y'all saw that show Jamie Foxx when they had he was dancing on Baby Daddy. You saw that episode?
Yes.
Okay, that episode there, TR. Every time that come on, people blow my phone up. What are royalties at? I don't get no royalties because I didn't write Baby Daddy. I only performed.
You know what? I thought the same thing.
There's not a performing artist. There's not a performing artist clause in that. I'm on ASCAP. Things might have changed.
No, there's not. There's not necessarily a performing clause because anybody almost can perform your song at a concert. Seriously. Right. Anybody can perform your song at a concert.
They can.
Because they're coming to see that person doing the performance. So
Absolutely.
they can perform whatever they want to. But when you're talking about, it's a fine line, brother. I understand what you're saying. But you know TR knows his litigations.
I'm gonna give you a good example.
I'm just saying, as a manager of artists who have done business with other artists, when you register that song, you have to register the artist that perform as well. But we're not going to get in that because I don't need nobody calling here to Yale Radiocast talking to us. So
see, you just
atmosphere has changed.
You see what you did, TR?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might have been different then. The
atmosphere has changed. They don't understand T-Bird.
Y'all see what y'all just did?
Back in the day. Back in the day, the contracts were simpler, but they were unfair. They were unfavorable to the degree sometimes, like the 60-40 deal. It was only to the degree of looking at it like this company was putting up the money, whether you sink or swim, they're putting up all the money. So they're owed on the back end. So the 60-40 deal didn't seem like a crook deal until people got greedy about it.
That's what it was.
The advancements did not equal out what they supposed to have equaled out, and that's when you start getting in the point where you had new paperwork written and new clauses in there to the degree of, okay, we're going to be a little bit more fair. This 60-40 deal is not a great deal due to all the other stuff that needs to be considered.
Right. Yeah, and so with that, Trey Michael came in and said that there's a lot of people do not know how that stuff works, especially how it worked back in the day. So with that being said, with what you've experienced with that, T-Bird, what could you give advice to up and coming artists as they progress to make sure that they
don't happen to them?
Yeah,
that's simple. All you got to do, man, from now on. See, first of all, back then we didn't have social media when Baby Dad was out. We didn't have all that. But my advice to these upcoming artists and younger generation, if you sign a contract, first thing I think you should, I know you should look for, make sure if you get writer fee, if you write a song, get what you deserve, man. If you write a song, that's your royalties. Some people sign a contract so quick just to get out there and get messed up. That's how they get messed up. Look at the contract. Make sure you get your royalties of something you wrote that you deserve. Because a lot of people don't look at that. They be like, okay, they finna put me out there, man. I'm just gonna glance through the contract. I ain't gonna read it. Then they don't even read the fine print, knowing that they done skint you up. Then you get mad and wonder why they doing me wrong. You know why? You ain't read that contract, the whole contract. The main thing about it, watch out for your royalties. That's the main thing I want to tell these artists. That's the key word, your royalties. If you deserve it, if you wrote a song, that you supposed to get writer's fee. That's your publishing. You supposed to get your publishing. I ain't gonna say no name, but he a big time artist. He tried to get us to sign with him way before Baby Daddies. He wanted too much. B-Rock was too smart. I ain't gonna say no name, but y'all know him if I say his name, but I'm not gonna say it. He real popular. He tried to get us to sign years ago, but on the contract, he wanted too much stuff. How you gonna sit there and think you gonna get our 50% of our stage show money? For example, if you got 10 people in a group, I don't care what you say, them 10 people supposed to split the stage money among themselves. What I mean by that, that's separating from the royalties to your stage show money. The stage show money is for that group within itself. But the royalties is for the people who wrote the song. So I just tell them, man, watch out for that right there, because a lot of people get you to sign contracts, have that fine print, you ain't reading it, then you had to get mad, but that's your fault. If you get royalties, you deserve it because you wrote it, which is publishing and royalties fee.
Well, I know.
Look out for the
that you
royalties.
didn't want to. I know that you didn't want to divulge the actual person.
I didn't.
The famous person. Yeah, and I understand that, brother. But could you at least give us one of the songs that he had out?
I ain't gonna do it, then you'll know.
Yeah, so we ain't going. We're not going.
See, you trying to do a trick question.
We're not going to TR bait you like that. We'll have that conversation.
You know how I do it. He know how I do it, but I ain't finna do it though. He know how I do it though.
We'll have that conversation off camera.
He know how real I am.
On that same rip, T-Bird. I got a question for you. You said that when money came to you, right?
Right.
You had it out for everybody.
I did.
Okay. So what do you say to these artists that are coming up that they sign these deals, they get this money coming in, and then they got their mother's second cousins, uncles, aunts, brother, sister that gave them a ride to school one day, and so now they feel like they owed. So
right.
What do you got to say to them about those kind of people that just kind of come out the woodwork and hey, I took you to school one day, like you owe me something.
Just that one time. I'm gonna give you a good example. Just like when I had all that money, one dude gonna tell me, "Man, you owe me about $200." I said, "For what?" We drunk 2 wines together, and I bought the wine. I bought the Thunderbird and Kool-Aid. He felt like I owed him for that one time. He bought one wine one time. Man, you owe me about. I said, if that's the case, I owe everybody out here some money. But that question is, if the people that was there for you back then or whatever, before you blow it up, look out for them people. Be real with them people. But see, me myself, when I had all that money, I was free-hearted to so-called friends. People barely speak to me now. I had so many, man, I had a 16 cousin. Went from a 16 cousin to a first cousin. Now he back to my 16 cousins and the money gone. I'm telling you. When you up, man, they think they up with you, but when the money gone, they disappear. But for the question, the people that looked out for you, look out for them. You know what I'm saying? If they been there from you from day one, way before you got blowed up, them the ones you look out for. But see, I didn't, I was young. I was 30 years old when Baby Daddy came out. I'm 54 now. And the only thing I regret when I had all that money is that I ain't invest and keep the money going. Because I was young. I was setting it out. I was pleasing everybody except T-Bird. Yeah. I looked out for my family members, By the way, I'll be glad they paid my $5. And I looked out for them.
He want that $5. He done bought that $5.
Yeah, because they really owed me the $5. I had a homeboy. $5. This true story. I had a homeboy. He owed me $5, man, and I was so mad. He died. I went to his funeral. And when everybody left, I went in his pocket. And he stood up and said, man, you know what? You caught me at a bad time. I got it. I said, what you need $5 for? You dead. Get what he said? Well, I'm going. They might have a store. He said, well, I'm going to my help Walmart. So I gave him the $5 back. He probably spent it by now. But that was just 2 days ago. But anyway, man, just look out for the people that looked out for you and they did it from the heart.
Right.
Not the people that be bragging to myself every time they do something for you. I had to pay his rent. I had to give him money on this for his car note. If they gonna do all that bragging, they ain't do it from the heart. Look out for the people that look out for you from the heart.
Let's talk about that. Not doing it from the heart, man.
If they give, if they give, they give. Shit. Hey, if it's a cap, it's a cap. If it's a cap, it's a cap.
Oh, that was different.
They give. Hey, I'm just saying personally, I understand exactly what T-Bird is talking about. There are people out here that are fair weather friends, and they don't want, like Trey Michael said, they're fair weather friends, and they want more from you, from your success, than they're willing to go out and get from their own success. Those are the people who you really got to look out for.
That's
you know, they want more from your success than going out there trying, exerting energy to get their own success.
You can do.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know, we've heard Baby Daddy, right?
Yes.
Explain strip no more, brother. Explain strip no more.
Oh my God, I can't, man. My song Script No More. It's a funny song. I'm not trying to talk about nobody. It's just a funny song. But the song, the concept of the song, and by the way, all the people that been watching on YouTube, y'all love it. Thanks for the compliments. Y'all give me good comments, and then y'all saying how funny it is because it's a funny song. It's just a song. And also, it's about this girl had a nice shape back in her days, and she was a scripper. 20 years later, she's still trying to be a scripper, and she bad built now. Her boobs hang way down to her feet. I tied her shoes up one time, and her titty was right there.
A stripper, not a stripper. She wasn't a stripper, everybody.
You got to
She
say
was a
stripper. No, you got to say the Mobile way, baby.
So we
That's
ain't
some
talking
Prachi
about
way.
nobody. Yeah, you can't get us in trouble for that one. We ain't talking about nobody. We talking about strippers. We ain't talking about
No, we talking about somebody, TR. We talking about somebody.
We talking about
some buddies.
Yeah, but she was a stripper.
She still is too.
Yes, sir.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me
That video right there. Oh my goodness.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I want everybody to breathe. I want everybody to
Take a
breathe.
deep breath.
Take a deep breath.
Focus on your breathing.
Focus on your breathe.
Okay. One breath in, one breath out.
No, just
count them. Count the breaths. So she ain't got strip no more.
No. Give me a second. You know what the problem is? I think I know this chick.
You seen her a time or two?
What happened?
This guy.
I think I know her. TR,
Oh,
I need you to take over as I reminisce on who it could be.
T-Bird, is that chick from Pensacola, man?
What chick? The girl?
Yeah, is she from Pensacola?
No, she's from the circus.
This dude. Well, we don't want to pinpoint it. We don't want to pinpoint it, but hopefully she ain't stripping no more. Hopefully she got the PSA.
Now she did show nursing home last night.
All right, so let's go ahead and go to the indie chats.
Strippers need love too. I mean,
okay.
Do they still?
Some of them.
As somebody who has dated a couple of strippers, a couple of strippers.
You yourself?
Yeah. A couple of a couple. No, because I back because TR. A couple of strippers.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
Hey, Dalla.
That they have progressed in their lives, and they don't have to script no more.
Now, with that being said, we are currently based in Atlanta, and there is a famous club here in Atlanta.
Yep.
That is where strippers go to die.
What do you know about this, Josh?
I mean, I've read stories.
Because he killed some of them before.
I've read stories. I've heard the stories, read the headlines. Yeah. So, is this where we found the stripper?
Well, let me think about it.
Let's go to the indie chats. Okay, once again, Daryl Smith. I got to roll up. No, hold on. Whoa. I got a story.
A whole roll?
Yeah.
A whole roll.
No.
A whole roll?
No. So peep it. Once upon a time, I was out on the scene. You know, younger dialing. Out there doing my diddy bop. You know, I'm in the club. Shout out to Dudley's over there on the east side. So there was this chick right there. She was doing her stripper thing. Dudley's, mind you, was not a stripper.
Yeah, we met before.
Okay, so Dudley's on the east side was not a strip club, right? But there was this girl doing her twerking thing. Pow, 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 pow. Now, she looks similar to the young lady in the video, the older lady in the video. And she thought she was doing her thing, right? She just thought she was shaking it, and she thought she was working it, and she had a little crowd of guys around her. She thought she was entertaining. Oh, she was entertaining, but not in the essence of what she hoped to be entertaining, right? So,
no, you can't, y'all.
So I was the guy that said, so who's going to be the one to break her spirit, right? So I pulled out like a $20 bill, like, baby, keep twerking.
Why you tease my grandmama like that?
Baby, keep twerking. Baby, keep doing it. She like, oh, baby, you going to give me that 20? You going to give me that? Bow, bow, bow. So I pulled out because I had also in my pocket a nickel. So I flicked the nickel on her back, and the way that it slid down her back, and then when she realized, she tried to fight me. She tried to fight me. This is a true story. Shout out to Bobby French.
I knew somebody I knew.
Okay, so once
As a
again,
disclaimer, this was pre-cruise material.
yes. So shout out to Daryl Smith. I got a roll of pennies. Let's go see her dance and make it all hell. I'm not making it hell. We're not doing that.
We're making a hell out
Well,
of it.
strip no more. Hold up. I dated some Trey Michaels. I dated some male strippers back in the day. Not too shocking. Not too shocking.
That don't surprise me.
That don't. No. It don't shock. It don't shock us, Trey. Trey, you got to step your game up to shock us nowadays.
What up, Karan?
One of them was still doing it well after he should have stopped. Last time I saw him, he was looking like a shaved bird out there.
Now, why you gotta do our brother Markel like that?
Hold on, I got it. She said he ain't got no
Man. Hey,
dimple.
man.
Holy
I'm in the
crap.
right place at the wrong time.
Man.
T-Bird.
Yes, sir.
Markel is the third member on our show.
Okay, what's your name? What's your name?
Then don't try to recover now,
Y'all
Trey. Do
come
not
out.
try to recover right now, okay? We know what it was. We know what it is, okay? You do not need to defend Marcus,
She said she
okay?
didn't know Mark back then.
Hey, you can tell it. You know what? He should be listening live right now. You don't need to
Can't
tell
tell
him.
nobody you don't know, Trey.
Yeah, don't do my boo like that.
Hey.
I'm over here crying out.
She said she. Man, y'all put her on the spot. She said she.
All right, so T-Bird, how do we come up with the script no more? Take over your segment, man.
Okay, the way we came up with that song, I always want, I do funny stuff anyway. I just, when that song came about, my producer, big shouts out to her. Her name is Fire on the Track. She's a girl producer, man. She's my manager also. She do all my paperwork, all my contracts. She's amazing. What a red roofer. She's amazing, man. And she came to me. She said, I want you to do this song, write to this song called Script No More. And when she let me hear the track, she did an outstanding track. I went over her house, in her studio at her house. She did the beat from scratch. That's how we do. The beat from scratch. And I wrote the lyrics from scratch. And next thing I know, man, we did the video to it. It came along in her studio once she told me about the concept of it. Because I write quick. That's another talent I got. If you give me a concept of a song and you want me on your song, I can write just like that. Especially if it's something funny. It just instincts, man. God just really blessed me with a good talent for my sense of humor. So when she told me about that song, man, I was on that jump, man. I went over her house the next day. She came up with the track. Josh, this is true story. I came up with the lyrics. I wrote that song in at least 10 minutes because of my sense of humor. What up, Eddie? Eddie Wilson, I love you, brother. What up, Eddie B? Been doing great. Hey, Sherry. But like I said, man, the way the song came along, she called me. She said, come to my studio. I got a song. It's going to be funny because I know you're going to write something funny. Next thing I know, we came up with the song. She told me the concept, and we went from there. Hey, T-Bird. Oh.
What's your brother got to say there?
Dude, that you can pay in chicken nuggets. Last time I tried to pay her in chicken nuggets, she said it was too little. Eat chicken nuggets, all I'm worth. I said, girl, you better be glad I didn't get you no family bar.
Oh,
He got a 10-piece.
TR, man, what you got, bro?
I bought her 10-piece jobs, but she got mad at me because she said one 9 pieces in there.
Well, that being said, me and T used to sit down in the studio, write together, and that whole 9 yards. He is a talented writer.
Thank you.
We both kind of ping pong stuff off each other and everything. We have 2 different styles, so a lot of stuff. Cause how many songs we wrote together, T-Bro?
Man,
Like either 4 or 6 songs that kind of almost got to the end, and we listened to it, and me being the anal retentive guy that I am, I didn't put them out. I didn't put them out. So it was
you ain't no retentive?
No.
It was.
Thank you, Tim.
Appreciate you. I mean, talk nice
It was
about
my fault.
yourself, TR.
It was my fault. I'll say that. It was my fault. It was my fault. Because T-Bird actually loved at least about 3 of those songs. And they up in the vault right now. They up in the vault right now. And
I would
we'll
like to
get
hear
together.
him, man.
Right. Oh yeah. We'll get together and do something or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why we kind of pushing towards this concert and everything else.
That's fine.
With people doing what they doing or whatever, this is prime time. This is prime time for all indie artists that are not with a major label. And
This ain't got nothing to do with no Deion Sanders.
So do I hear a special feature coming?
Yeah, of course.
Potentially?
But you said prime time. This ain't got nothing to do with Deion Sanders.
No, I doubt it, Josh.
They call him prime time. That's why I say that.
No special feature coming September 25th. We ain't gonna do that.
No, I doubt it, Josh. I doubt it.
We're gonna make
not
it
at all.
happen.
See?
We gotta
Not
make
at
it
all.
happen.
He making me see.
All right, okay. I mean, it is gonna be a live show, so I mean,
Yeah.
So we gonna see what happens.
Yeah, it will be live.
It's gonna be some
love
surprises.
The
I will
future
say
will
that
be
it's gonna be some
it
surprises.
will be
Yeah.
broadcast. It will be televised.
It will be televised.
Y'all see this white dude right here? If y'all can see this white dude right here.
Where?
Oh yeah. We listen.
This is my first
Excuse me,
This is my
sir. In the offices of Yale Entertainment, we're politically correct. We call him less melanated.
Yes.
He's less
That-
melanated.
Or melanated
that-
challenged.
That's
Or a
what
cockazoid.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds a little weird. So we're not
We
gonna
gonna
rock
call him
with that.
marinated because he marinated to some black people. We gonna call him marinated. He done marinated to some black people.
So yeah, so
I'm marinated in some black people.
look here, man. Let me talk. Let me talk to you, T-Bird.
Go ahead.
Entertaining song, brother. Okay. Now, in this day and age of a certain sound and a certain type of music, as far as it calls for hip hop and music in general nowadays, because hip hop rules the world, right? So, how do you feel about being a staple in the development of that? Because no matter what it is, a lot of where a lot of music is today has been by the credit of you. And we're not going to talk about certain genres, but you have an influence that your music today still gets played in clubs. Maybe if they don't remember you, they remember your music.
Yeah.
Right.
And they have to credit that back to you.
Right.
Just like your partner said on the stream, you're getting your songs played today on TikTok. What do you think that you can provide in 2021 for this generation of music?
Well, first of all, the artist that I am, first of all, let me thank everybody that still support me with Baby Daddy. Let me start off saying that first. And this era here, man, like I told you earlier, this generation, man, they just done went too wild with their music, man. All this disrespecting women, cussing and all that. I've never been that type of artist, for one.
Great.
And for two, if you're gonna do a song, man, this for the younger generation. I hope y'all listening. Quit degrading these women, man. They degrade. For example, I'll give you a good example. If they're in a relationship, they get mad at their baby mama or the old lady. They'll go in the studio and make a song because they mad that one time, and then they'll talk about the woman, degrading the woman, talking about. They tell their business, in other words, on the song. Quit telling your business, not just Facebook. Some of them, they tell their business on the song. They get mad at their old lady or
They
baby
shoot
mama.
them in the foot.
Right. What's that? Yeah, that's why I'm glad my old lady was born with no feet. I make sure she ain't walking my life. But anyway, I just don't like when artists try to degrade, especially a woman, because they mad at her for a week or a day, and then you want to make up with her and regret you made the song. But the song already been heard. Quit doing that. For as my career, I'm the type of person I like I love when people come up to me and say, man, we thank you for paving the way. We thank you for being the artist you are. We thank you for every time I see you, you down to earth. Every time I see you, man, you don't mind taking no pictures. I can't take my frustration out on a person because I'm made at home. You already did that to me. Why should I do that? Some people do that. They'll take their frustration out on another person because of something they went through at home and mad at their spouse or their wife or their fiance. But see, the type of music I do, that's why I like to do good, clean music. That's why I like to do happy music. If you notice, well, you know I ain't cussing 29 years, so you ain't gonna hear no cussing. That's another thing. And then on top of that,
a good fit for your radio cast.
Yes, I will.
We need that balance.
I don't like the fact when, people cussing out on their songs. That's fine, but that's club version.
Right.
You got to make some radio version. They not gonna play that on no radio.
Thank you.
They not gonna play that on the radio. Quit trying to make all music cussing. Make some clean version. I done been around some young artists. This true story, Josh and Darling and TR. All they do is cuss on all their songs. I ain't got no problem with that. But don't try to present one of your cussing songs to a radio station. Then they got to try to figure out how they gonna blink out the cussing when you could just easily just make a clean version. So my point is about that. The kind of music I do, man, I try to make people happy. I try to make people, if they going through some, people inbox me on Facebook. They thank me for me cracking jokes on Facebook. They thank me for being inspirational because I pray all the time. And I try to be a good role model for kids. You know what I'm saying? I do be a role model for kids. Kids love me and I love kids. But if you're going to be an artist that doing all this cussing and degrading women, do that on your time when you, okay, I'm just going to make a song for I can hear. Don't put that out on Facebook. Try to put it on the radio. Man, people tired of that. That's the reason why, if y'all notice, the older artists coming back around. The old school music, believe it or not, it's coming back around. I just don't like the fact that how people try to betray an image that they don't even live. If you're going to do music, do it from the heart and be real about it and quit perpetrating, knowing you ain't got none of that stuff.
With that being said, we do have a really good question coming in from your brother right now, Daryl over here, okay? So we got, are you working on any new music, T-Bird? And what new material can we expect to hear from you? And when can we expect to hear it?
Well, you can expect it soon. I got a song, So Funny. I'm promoting now. When I get back to Mobile, I'm finna put my album is called T-Bird Live from Highway 45. I'm finna put that on all platforms, Spotify, all that. And
Your Radiocast.
I can't.
Your Radiocast.
Exactly. I can't say the exact date. I'm gonna let God handle that. But when it do come out, my album is called T-Bird Live from Highway 45. I'm singing like Michael Jackson. I'm saying like Temptation. It's a versatile song. Versatile album. It got 15 songs. I even got one song on there called Who Your Daddy. I got the girl Ashley from Baby Daddy on that song.
Oh, shit.
It's called Who Your Daddy. It's real nice, man. Y'all got to hear that.
Okay.
Well,
I got a song. I got one for Josh called White. I got someone called White Girls. I promise. See how you like that.
I don't know nothing about it.
He don't. Exactly.
He don't
like that
I
song.
mean, it's not that I don't like white girls, and that's not get it twisted.
Is that why your sister pressed charge on me?
Hey, that's between you and her, bro. that's y'all business.
When she put on that, I ain't let her fill out application.
Hey,
you know how they say your race? She put black and white.
I mean, shoot.
A girl asked me the other day. She said,
Oh, I shut him up. Oh my God.
You set me up.
I took him off track for a minute.
I'm gonna see your sister when we leave. Boy, you don't have to lie, Craig. You don't have to lie. Why white folks lie on Sundays?
Tyrone, save this moment. To y'all.
White folks love to lie on Sunday.
I absolutely agree with T-Bird as far as guys expressing themselves for one moment with their females and all that. And that's why my next single coming out is "Fuck That Bitch." It's not.
No, it's already been done.
It's not what you think.
FDB already been done.
Yeah. It's,
that's a remix.
It's not what you think. But T-Bird, as far as everything goes, what do you see yourself doing in the future? And do you honestly, let's just dig a little bit deeper. I have a question for you, brother, because you know me and you go way back. What is it, 20 years?
Yeah.
20 years or so?
21.
Okay, now you know me and you have always went back and forth about this. I have honestly tried to put out a different T-Bird that just didn't fly, and that was kind of like both our take on it or whatever. And my take was that there is an avenue for every single genre of music, but me being me, I didn't feel like we could catch it on the comedy side. Do you honestly think right now we're primed for a comedy comeback when it comes to rap?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
You're right. You did get it wrong. You did get it wrong.
Oh, yes, man. Absolutely. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable no other way.
Right.
I would love
So you feel like we just kind of primed for a comedy comeback? I think
I would love that. I would love that.
Let me ask you this, and I don't want to interfere. I don't want to interfere, brother, because I want to go follow up with this. Right? We just lost a great legend in Biz Markie, right?
Oh yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Who was kind of coined a comedy rapper. Now, with that said, a lot of people took those comments a little harshly, and they didn't kind of like that he was presented that way because of the look of that the comedy image in hip hop may present, because some people don't want to see hip hop as that area.
I understand what you're saying.
See what I'm saying? How do you feel about that?
I feel like they put this on me. I feel like they're wrong for that. Let people be who they are.
Okay.
See, they weren't expecting him to be that type of person. That's one. They're not going by the inside. They're going by the outside. They're looking at the outside of Biz. He a big dude. He don't fit to be no comedian type rapper. But see, now the people that know me, they know. Oh, if T-Bird doing a song, something's gonna be fun about that song. But see, I just feel like they wrong because they didn't realize, they didn't get to know him. You weren't raised up with him. How you know the kind of person he is? For all you know, he just trying to do a comedy song to get some clout and to get some sales. But you don't know how he really is. You don't know how he was growing up. You don't know. He could be the silliest dude in the world. How you gonna know? Y'all just going by his image, and then y'all going by what he rapping about, and then y'all going by y'all mad because y'all be like, I'm gonna give you a good example. Just say, like, if a girl walking here right now in this room, and she say,
I got a lot of explaining to do.
I know.
Go ahead.
She said, how you doing? Everybody speak, right? And before she walk in, she talking to us from the outside of the door. Mm-hmm. And she be like, hey, how everybody doing now? You be like, oh, I bet she's short, sexy, long hair. Then she walk in, she weigh about 900 pounds. She got weed with the price tag still sticking out. You ain't expecting that.
I don't know. I wouldn't have a problem with Lizzo coming in here.
My grandmama. I'm tired of this.
I would do an interview with Lizzo.
I know you're talking about my grandmama, darling.
Shout out to Lizzo.
Shout out to Lizzo.
Grandmama, stay.
Oh, did I do that? Did I do that?
Boy, this is my first fight in a long time. But look, quit talking about my grandmama for one. But I'm just saying, for example, though, they be on the outside. In other words, if somebody beautiful, you see a pretty young lady. Oh, she pretty. She fine. But she got a ugly inside. She always cussing with an attitude. You ain't expecting that. So that's how they did Biz Markie. They looked at him from the outside instead of the inner Biz Markie that he really was growing up. He probably real silly. That's why he do that type of music. Just like me. The people that really know me, I've been silly ever since the 8th grade. So they're gonna be expecting me to do, if they hear a song from me, T-Bird just did a new song. First thing they're gonna say, oh, I bet you some comedy in there. Because that's me. I don't like to be nothing I'm not. I'm all about comedy rap. I'm all about that. I I'm being honest. I don't think nobody can touch me in no company rap. I don't care who you get.
So you creating a lane.
I have.
You need to. I would love to see that lane grow.
I want you to see it grow, and I'm gonna tell you how you can really see it. Follow me on the interstate.
I don't know.
He in that
New
same
album.
lane.
New
But
album,
seriously.
yeah.
I try not to follow megabuses.
See that, man? Boy, I saw a white dude behind us one time. They kept following
They're
us,
too slow.
and I knew for a fact I was gonna meet him one day, and here he is.
Hey,
My
you welcome.
white friend. You
You
know,
welcome.
let me put the camera on him.
Oh, your car crashed.
Yeah.
Your car
You
just
done crashed the
You just
car.
crashed.
I should have never left my car in reverse.
Oh
Look,
man.
y'all. I left my car in reverse. Look at that. I had a bad wreck.
I will say this while you're getting all that together, because this is why I say about.
I had a bad wreck in my car.
This is why I talk about, you know what I'm saying, the personality and you being who you are.
Oh, yeah.
Because on the way here and us stopping by the store, right?
All right.
And the young man that was outside the store,
Oh yeah, yeah. I want to put these on you. I want these to hear this.
and
Listen to this, y'all.
we could have went by our way, and we could have just went about our
Tell me what I
business.
said. I want them to hear this.
We could have went about our business, right? You know what I'm saying? And just because we were already late.
Yep.
So everybody on the stream who see that we're late and we're on Color People time is because this man. But I digress. We saw this young man outside of the store asking for some money, for some change. So he stopped and say, "Hey man, I got some money for you, but what do you want to do? What do you want to do with yourself? Why you?" He basically asked him why he's out here.
I did ask him.
Yeah, and then that, you know what I'm saying, followed up with a whole conversation about I don't like excuses. Just follow up, because everybody has a chance. Everybody has an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So a conversation followed up that led to about 2 or 3 minutes of conversation about what he wants to do and where we followed in at. And, you know, that's one thing we don't hear from a lot of people. Or, you know, you could, once again, not even care about his situation.
Right.
Talk about that real fast.
Okay. What he's saying is we saw this young dude. He was 24 years old at Family Dollar probably about 30 minutes ago, and he asked me for some change, and I gave him $1. And I asked him, I said, "Man, how old are you?" He said, "I'm 24." And I said, "Man, you look strong. You look healthy." I said, "Man, look here." I said, "I don't want to hear no more of them sad excuses. Why you in this position? You ain't got to be in this position." I told him this. I speak from the heart. I said, "Man, you strong." I said, "I can look at you and tell." I said, "Man, it's something you can do for you won't be in this position."
You said you got this.
I said, "Yep." I said, "Man, look." I told Darling, I said, "I got this, man." But I told him, I said, "Man, you is, you know, a young man." I said, "Man, I can look at you and tell you got potential." I said, "Man, go out." And I said, ain't no excuse for you to be standing up here begging for no change. And you 24 years old. And then I'm going to let Darling tell you what he told him, because he was like, we basically were telling him, "Man, you can go out and make something out yourself, man." Which he could. I know he can. He just lazy and don't want to. But I'm gonna let Darling tell you what he told him too. Go ahead.
Okay, so I asked him, well, he was talking about, well, I'm just trying to do something different. Well, what are you trying to do?
Yep.
That's what I asked.
He said
that he wanted to be a designer. I want to do art.
That's what he said. He sure said that.
What type of art? That's what I follow with. He said he wanted to be a designer, like a clothing designer. And we just basically gave him some jewels. You know, so once again, I understand that, because you never know, as you said for this whole show, you never know somebody's road. You never know who you're dealing with. You never know who you come across. Do you feel like that's your story? Because sometimes people may be in your presence and don't even know they're in your presence.
Yes, that's my story. That's why I tell them, because I know what I've been through. And I know how hard it is in life. but it's all about correcting your life. It's all about making your life better when you know you can make it better. Some people don't want to make their life better. I be so tired of these sad stories. I gave a crackhead or whatever he was, homeless dude, whatever he was today. This was before I seen you. I went to Crocus. And he was like, I hate when people use their kids. This young dude had his baby mama out there with the kids talking about they ain't got no food. I said, man, I gave him $10. I said, man, I'm going to get blessed for it anyway. I said, man, but if you lying, you got to answer the God. I said, cause I said, using these kids like this, they going to think they can grow up and they do that. You can't be mad at them because y'all did it. They think it's all right. Quit using these kids, man. I get tired of that. Stop using these kids to try to make you feel sorry for yourself. And he had his baby mama out there. Young kids, too. They're about 4 of them. But I gave him $10, you know. I said, man, I'm going to get blessed for it anyway. If you, because it's a lot of scammers in Atlanta, bro. I'm telling y'all. Okay. A lot of them. But I get my blessings for it. I gave him $10 and he like, thank you, sir. I said, man, then I went up there. This probably was like, let me see, about a month ago. That same dude. But I still gave him $10. I did do that. I said, man, I saw you here last time. And I told him, I speak from the heart. I said, man, I really and truly hope you ain't using these kids. I said, you don't remember me. I gave you some money last time. But my point is, man, quit trying to use people to get you where you going. And then when you use them, you don't be stunting them no more. You're the ones that help you. I'm all about helping people, especially if I know that you really need the help.
I think we done wrapped up church for today.
I pray 24/7. I got God so much in me. I pray to. I drop on my knees in Walmart and start praying. I'm telling you, that's how dedicated I am to God. Quit trying to use people, and then when you blow up or get up there, you forget about these people. And I hate when people. I always they going through a lot, and then God put them on their feet, and then they forget about praying. What about then they go back down again? First thing they holler, "Oh God, I need you now." You needed God then. Why you ain't praise him then? When you blowed up or got up? I'll be for real about this, man. I promise you. Thank you, Sylvia. I love you, Sylvia.
Well, with that being said,
quit trying to use God in vain, man.
Well, with that being said, we rounding out the end of the show, my brother T-Bird.
All right, my brother.
So it's on you to go ahead and pick 2 names that you've been seeing scroll across the screen.
I'm gonna go down. Yeah.
To receive
Darrell Smith.
Okay, so let's Darrell Smith. You already gave it to Darrell, your brother. I don't think that's fair, but go ahead, Darrell. Shout out to Darrell Smith. We gonna give a shout out to Darrell. Yeah, shout out to Darrell Smith. Darrell.
What about Trey?
Trey coming anyway. She don't count. Nope. But you had Tawana Smiley who said, "I would like to do a song with you." Do you know who Tawana is?
Yes.
She would like to do a song with you.
Them too.
And let's see who else we had on the stream. Phoenix said, hey, Phoenix, and then there is, we could have got more communication. I'm upset.
That's all right. Don't be upset.
I'm upset.
That's how God planned it.
Yeah, that's how God planned it. We're going to take it as that. So we're going to ask, is Miss Tawana in the area as well?
She's staying in Mobile.
Well, if Tawana wants to come up for this event.
We can send the tickets back. We can send the ticket back with you. And all she can, if you can link up with her, we can send the ticket back with you, brother. If you
want to.
Okay, so Tawana Smith, if you want to come up to the Indie Circuit concert and car show, we just got the tickets for you, mama. Go ahead and show the tickets, Josh. Yes. These are the tickets to the Indie concert and car show. Once again, hosted by RTV. Yale Entertainment and Spice One TV. Spicy out there calling me. I keep on telling them I'm doing a goddamn show. Shout out to Spice.
Attention.
Yeah.
If only.
If only. So thank you once again. I want to give a big thank you to Mr. T-Bird for joining us today and giving us the opportunity to give you an interview here on your Radiocast, man, on the Indie Circuit. Once again, we appreciate it.
Anytime, bro.
You want to sign? You want to sign off with anything?
Love
Wait,
you, bro.
whoa! I want him to finish the floor. TR, do you have any finishing things?
No, just look, if you didn't get your tickets, if you didn't get these free tickets, don't feel bad. You can go online and you can go ahead and register for some tickets. They're only $25, and they're not just going to our greedy pockets. They are going to a multitude of causes. They're going to Accountable Youth. They're going to Soldier 23. We're trying to spread the wealth as far as information and support. And we're just asking the same in return. So y'all can get on the bandwagon with us because we going places.
Right.
Understand that we're going places and we want y'all to be there with us.
Amen.
I will say this. I'm going to go ahead and do the what's needed to be done. Please follow us on all our social media at Yale Radiocast and RTV. Download the app. Yes, we are televised on Roku and Fire Stick. We need you to download RTV on Fire Stick and Roku. And just Yale Radiocast on every outlet, YaleRadiocast.com. Every link that you need to connect with us is on the main website. Please follow us. Support everything we're doing. Josh, what you got, brother?
I say, if you're tired of hearing everything that's on the radio right now, I know everybody riding the car with a cell phone. Everybody got probably some sort of Bluetooth device in their vehicle. Give a listen to YaleRadiocast.com. There's multiple channels, multiple artists that you're going to hear. Stuff you're not going to hear on the radio, stuff that you may hear on the radio, but everybody talks about supporting small businesses, supporting black businesses. This is one way that you can do that. You can step out here, you can support us, and we try. And like you were saying down in TR, we're trying to give back to the community while building our brand, building the brand, but giving back to the community and those that support us. And
so
this show is really one way that we're able to do that. So when you're coming out to support us, when you spend that $25 on that ticket, you're not just supporting us. You're supporting everybody that backs us and everybody that's in our corner.
Let me circle back to the chats before we get out of here. Awesome show, fellas. Good to see you and talk with you, T-Bird, Miss Trey Michaels, Dr. Trey. We're going to have to put the instrumental behind her.
Yeah.
Doom, doom,
Right.
doom, doom, doom.
She needs a theme song. She needs a theme song.
She needs a theme song.
At this point, yeah.
Also, one more thing from Dr. Trey. Thank you for your contributions to the game. T-Bird, once again, from Miss Trey Michaels. Shout out to Phoenix 0730, my finance E, if you will. Awesome show. Enjoyed it. Yes, that is my finance C. Yes, that's what I call it. Trey Michaels, darling, you're so crazy. Thank you, everybody, once again, for supporting what is the Yale brand, Yale Entertainment. We are trying to bring multiple things for your entertainment value, whether it be via televised or audio. We got the Mail Review. What?
Shop, baby.
Yeah, we own everything, whether it be televised, our shows, the Mail Review. Women in the Mic is coming back. I'm trying to get. Look here.
Hey, love you, Latanya. Latanya Lee. Stan, love you, brother. Can I just tell everybody how to find me?
It is so hard dealing with a whole group of women.
I can't talk about that. That's a different box.
But you know what though? This is how we motivate them.
This is how we motivate them. Where y'all at?
Where you at?
Well, let me tell everybody how to find me if y'all don't mind.
Yes, and that's what we're gonna get to.
But anyway, so shout out once again also to Rap Analytics and the other shows that we have kind of like in limbo that we're trying to solidify. Checks with financially speaking and some other things that we're working on. This is a growing brand and we need everybody to grow with us. Shout out T-Bird. We're going to let you end this off, brother. Thank you once again, T-Bird.
Y'all very welcome, man. I was very pleased and I was very flattered, man, to be a part of this. I want to thank y'all for having me. And y'all can find me on Facebook on Thaddeus T-Bird May. On Instagram, I'm T-Bird Legendary. Either T-Bird PA67, and where y'all can really find me at, where I always be at, in jail. And I'm always in jail, and y'all can send me some cash out money. Y'all can put some money on my book. Don't put no money on my book. Put some honey bun stuff like that on my, because it's hard to get in jail.
Yes.
And I just want everybody to know how God been blessing me. I got me a Mustang. See my Mustang? Yep. I pulled the tail up, and that was the gas pump at. See right there? But this my new. I be wanting to save gas money, so I save gas. That's why I bought me a horse. If y'all see a black man at Club Chevron, or either Chevron or Texaco or the Raceway with a horse at the gas pump, this me putting money and gas in my new Mustang.
I blame you.
He's a white horse. That means he run things.
Switch to the off camera. Switch to the off camera.
But I enjoy myself, man. I love everybody. I don't race him because he came from Pritchard, where I'm from. He from Bessemer Project. This horse right here.
And thank you.
Yes.
Yale Radiocast.
Yes, thank you for being here today, T-Bird. We really enjoyed it. We really looking forward to your performance coming up September 25th. Okay. Headlining the Indie Circuit concert and car show. All right. So thank you, everybody, Yale Radiocast land, for tuning in. This has been your edition of the Indie Circuit. As we do around here, we're going to let y'all go, and we're going to get back to getting the business.
Yale Radiocast.com